Okay, so a quick video from me today to tell you how you can test a remote control, a TV remote, a Firestick remote, any remote virtually apart from a Bluetooth one. It must be an infrared remote. Now, we've all been there before. Remote control stops working. Is it the batteries? We've not got a battery tester, or is it the TV that's at fault? Well, this is a quick and easy way that you can test it out with some piece of equipment that virtually everybody has on them at virtually all the time. So, as I say, this remote here, normal TV remote, all you do is just grab your mobile phone, switch the camera on the mobile phone, and then just point the top of the remote to the camera and then push the buttons on the remote, like the volume up, the volume down. And as you're pushing them, you should see a light appear from the top of the remote. If a light appears, then that means to say the remote is working. Also, you can check individual buttons doing this. You can press a particular button whilst pointing it at the camera, just to see if there's a problem with the switch on that remote. You can even test the batteries on a Firestick remote. Now, even though the Firestick remote is a Bluetooth remote on the whole part, there are some buttons on it, i.e. the volume up, volume down, and the power buttons, which do use infrared. So again, you can point it. It's much harder to see on a Bluetooth remote, but just point it and press the volume button up or down, and hopefully you might have to adjust the angle a bit, but hopefully, as you can see there at the top, there's a little flashing light just as I'm pushing the volumes. It's very difficult to see. You have to really hold it at an angle, but that tells us that the remote is emitting a signal and the batteries are all good, and certainly the volume buttons are good on there too. So there you go. That was a quick tip which shows you how you can test the batteries on a remote, or test a remote to see if it's functioning. If there's a problem with your remote and you think it might be on the remote end or the TV end, this can rule out whether there's a problem with the TV or just the remote. If you do find that the remote has a problem, then I would always suggest, first of all, take the batteries out and replace the batteries in the remote, and then try again. If that still doesn't work, then have a look on the remote to see if there's a model number of the remote. It might be on the front, it might be on the back, it might be in the battery compartment. And have a look online on Amazon or eBay, see if you can get yourself a cheap compatible remote. If you can't find a model number over the remote, then just have a look at the back of the TV or the device and find the model number for that, and search for that with the word remote in it, and that will allow you to find, hopefully, a compatible remote for your device. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, consider hitting that thanks button and making a donation to this channel. Or if you can't do that, then have a look in the description down below. We've got some great links down there for you to various things, including my Amazon shop, which contains all the things I love at the moment on Amazon: Fire TV sticks, Fire TV cubes, and VPNs. Buying, subscribing and donating really does help support this channel. It helps me to be able to dedicate more time to spend researching to bring you these great videos. And whilst you're at my YouTube channel, why not stick around? I've got thousands of other videos for you right here, right now, covering all sorts of subjects. Hopefully whilst you're here, you're going to find something to educate you, entertain you, amuse you, and maybe even save you some time and money. And if you do see any videos that you think your friends, your family or your work colleagues might like to see, then please don't forget to share these videos on your social media timelines. You can check me out on X. I'm at CWTEK. You can also check out my website. It's cwtek.co.uk. Thanks for watching, and speak to you again soon.